Welcome back to continuing coverage of spring football 2014 here on GoBearcats.com. Tom Gelehrter happy today to get an opportunity to chat with offensive coordinator and running backs coach Eddie Gran as the Bearcats now 14 practices in the books. That means that there is just one remaining. It'll be at Paul Brown Stadium on Saturday, where we expect a beautiful day for a final scrimmage this spring. Coach, let's start with the running backs. Where, as a group, has that unit made the most progress?
Probably in terms of assignments. You know, they've done a really good job of knowing what to do this spring. Tion's really worked on his pass protection along with Jose, and I think that they've done a lot better with that too. Got some new guys in there. Rod's back with us, Rod Moore. EJ has come in. He's kind of relearning that position for him. So as a whole, as a group, I thought their physicality was good. I thought they knew what to do, so we made progress. We got a lot of work to do this summer. Looking forward to that, but I think we've made progress.
Tion and Jose have spent a lot of time running with the first team here in the spring, and EJ Jr. getting some looks as well, and he was the standout on the offensive side on Sunday. How did he impress you?
You know what? It was most of the yards after contact. He hit the holes where they were supposed to be hit, first of all, and then the ability to, when somebody got him on the first hit, he was able to break a tackle, and then we got 30 yards or 20 yards or even 10, whatever it may be, and he made that one long run, and it was a great run.
Is what's great about that unit that all the guys maybe bring a different little bit of physicality or speed or size, that they all complement each other?
They really do. You know, Rod's really got the most quickness, I think, from point A to point B, and you could see some of his burst in the scrimmage. And then the two guys, you know, really going 1A and 1B right now with Jose and Tion. Those guys have just matured. You know, that's what I like about Tion right now. I'm finally saying that I can see the maturity. You know, last year was the problem was his maturity level. Okay, and how he was going to approach practice every day. Well, he's approached the spring totally different than the last spring and the last fall. So I'm excited to see that growth there.
Anybody who maybe just came up for air out from under a rock and is wondering why we're not talking about Ralph David Abernathy with the running backs, it's because he's with the wide receivers now. Still falls under your unit. Why the decision to move him over there, and how is he done in the slot instead of lining up in the backfield?
Well, you know what, I think, Ralph with his size, you know, he's got a chance to get the ball out in space more. You know, you can create plays like that for him at the running back position, but why do that when you can put him out there already and maybe sometimes use 5 wide receivers? That's a pretty good unit we have, those receivers. Yeah. So we've got some ability to put Ralph, maybe start him out there and then move him to the backfield. Yeah. Okay, because he knows all the protection. He knows all the route concepts and so forth. So I think we can use him as a weapon, bringing him back in to the backfield at some time. So I think there's going to be some things that people will get to see as we work on them throughout the fall.
As I mentioned, we have the spring game on Saturday. That'll be noon and free of charge. Scrimmage at Paul Brown on Sunday, and Coach Tuberville was frank about it afterwards, not happy with the offensive effort in that scrimmage. How do you want to see that unit improve as you go through your final practice of the spring?
Well, the biggest thing is that we're on third down with the ones. We were 3 of 12, and you can't ever be 3 of 12. You do not keep the chains moving. You know, then you stutter, and then the defense gets more momentum. So the biggest thing, I just want to see more consistency. We had consistency first scrimmage. We had some consistency throughout the spring practices. That was the one day, though, that the defense rose to the occasion, and I didn't like the way we responded. So I want to see how they respond. I like the last 2 days of practice. After that scrimmage, I like how we responded. So now we got to come out and just execute those situations, make the throws, make the catches. Everybody have the right steps, and that's what I'm looking for in the spring game.
Sounds like a good plan, Coach. We will look forward to it at noon as the Bearcats again scrimmage at Paul Brown Stadium. As always, we appreciate the time.
Thank you. Go Bearcats.
All right, that is offensive coordinator and running backs coach Eddie Gran. I'm Tom Gelehrter with the final report from under the big top. Of course, we'll have coverage for you on Saturday from Paul Brown Stadium right here on Bearcats TV.